Alright, so based on that introduction, this video is obviously going to be about the new Yeti Trailhead Chair. And if you follow along on my channel, most of my videos on my YouTube channel are about, Jeeps or Camaros. So I've just finished up a 83 CJ7 build. I'm about 99% done with that. And I am just getting started with my 78 Camaro build. So if you're interested in those videos, check those out on my YouTube channel. So another thing that you'll find on my channel is product reviews, and I do a lot of Yeti product reviews. I'm a big fan of Yeti products. In my opinion, they make a high quality product, and those high quality products, Yeti products, often come at a pretty steep price point. So I like to throw these reviews out there for people to see and get a little bit more in-depth, understanding of what they might be buying or thinking about buying before taking the plunge to buy something. So the Yeti Trailhead Chair is the second chair in their series of chairs, I guess, and the first one is the Hondo Base Camp Chair. Now, I bought that when it first came out. I've had it for probably almost 2 years, and it's looks like the day I bought it, minus a couple of scratches that I put in it, self-inflicted from just throwing the back of the truck and going, stacking gear on it or whatever. So because of how that chair is held up, I didn't hesitate to buy the Trailhead Chair. I love the fact that it folds up and it's collapsible, and it also comes with a storage bag as well to make it even more portable, and also to keep it safe when you throw it in the back of the truck and put other gear on top of it and go. Alright, so that's enough of me talking. Let's go check this chair out. Alright, so the first thing that I'll show you is this carrying case that it comes in, and it says Trailhead Camp Chair. It's got a Yeti logo on it, and it's like a canvas nylon material. It's got two adjustable backpack straps, and one of the things that I like about the bag is it is kind of oversized. So in a chair like this, if you bought these kind of chairs before, they're really hard to get back into the bag, and this one's pretty easy because the bag is pretty roomy, and you even have some room in the bag to store some extra gear if you wanted to. Alright, so let's look at the chair itself, and obviously there's a Yeti emblem on it, and then you have your sling material here. Got some reinforcements here on the corner, and that's probably definitely one of the stress points of a chair like this. And just a real nice, comfortable seat. So one of the things that you'll notice about this sling seat is that it kind of curves back up here, right? And then it also curves down right here where your legs are. So there's really no stress points at all. And if you look at the back of this thing, there's no bars that go across that hit you when you're sitting in this chair all the way down. So again, there's nothing there that's going to put any kind of pressure point on you, and you are totally just sitting in that sling, and that makes it really, really comfortable. So this sling material looks very similar to the material that's on the Hondo chair, and it's held up really, really well. I've had it out in the sun, Florida sun. I've had my chair in salt water, and nothing seems to change the color, make it fade, or anything like that. All right, when you get your chair, and I'm eventually going to take these off, but I wanted to show you, it tells you on this side how to set it up, and then on this side how to fold it up. And folding it up is really, really simple, very easy to do. All right, so pretty good sized armrest there, and the cup holder. So let's talk about this cup holder for a few minutes, because it's like a soft canvas. It does have a hole in the bottom of it in case you spill anything in there or it gets rained on, but I'm not sure I'm a fan of the soft canvas, because it kind of closes up on you. When you fold it and put it away, it kind of closes up and kind of just gets kind of stuck in that position. So the other thing I'll show you is, so this is the mechanism. Let me show you this first, and then it'll make more sense what I'm trying to show you here. But this is the mechanism that folds the chair down, and it kind of sticks out right there, kind of in the path of the cup holder. So if you put a beer in there, when you're sitting in the chair and you're lifting this straight up, I find that it hits that this piece right here, and you have to kind of make a conscious effort to pull your beer out like this. Otherwise you're just going to hit it like that. So one cool thing that Yeti did with the beer holder there is that they made it, this just pops right off. So it pops off like that. It's got a little mechanism there and a little slide. and that is on both sides of the chair. So you can put this beer holder on either side of the chair, and that certainly is convenient. I wish they would have given you two, so you could put your keys, your cell phone in one, and your beer in the other, but they just gave you one, and I haven't even seen where you can buy that as an accessory, because I would probably be interested in buying another one and having two. Alright, so this is kind of the front of the chair, and I'm just holding it up, and that's one of the braces. There's nothing about this chair that is not sturdy and overbuilt and over-engineered. It is really, really strong and really sturdy when you sit in it. So on the back of the chair, you've got this X brace, as I call it. It's just it's like an X, and most chairs don't have that. So they have the four legs and then just the upright back. But on this chair, certainly for the overbuilt aspect of it, you get that additional brace, and this thing is solid as a rock when you sit on it as a result. All right, so this is part of the mechanism that that you use when you're folding up the chair, and you just pull up on that. It's really not that difficult to do, and that, you can see, puts some slack in this backing and allows you to fold it up. And when you push it back down, this is tight again. Fold it up, it's loose, push it down, and it gets firm again. So that's part of the mechanism there, and when you're setting the chair up or taking it down, you have to either pull this up or push it down. Alright, what you're looking at there is the bottom of the chair, and that's a pretty big footprint, and you've got some kind of a pattern in there to give you some texture, to give you a nice grip on whatever surface you're sitting on. That probably shows up a little bit better in that view. Alright, real quick, let me show you how to fold and unfold the chair. So to fold the chair, you got to hit these two buttons right here. And when you do, that releases the tension right here in this seat. So if you push it down, that gives you the tension back. Pull them up, and you got your tension off there. And then you come around to the back of the chair, and you just simply pull this up, and that releases the tension there. Alright, now you grab the chair at opposite corners, like this right here, and all you do is pull it together. And that's it. Set it up just the opposite. Unfold it, push these down, and push down on that, and you're done. Alright, one more time, and I'm going to put it in the bag this time. So you pull up on the two tabs here, you just push the little buttons, and that releases the tension there. Pull up on that back part, opposite corners, folds right up. Alright, now I'm going to put it in the bag, and the easiest way that I've found to do that is to grab these two parts right here so that the base doesn't come open, and just pick it up. And there it is. Alright, so I hope that you enjoyed really just an overview of the chair. I haven't put it through its paces yet, but that's coming soon, and I'll test the durability of it and see how well it holds up to some abuse. So if you go to Yeti.com, you can check out all the specs and all of the measurements and everything like that. They've got a pretty good rendering of it on their website. I will tell you that it's 13 pounds, and 13 pounds is not light for a chair. Even when it's folded up and collapsed into the bag, it's got a little bit of heft to it. It's not, I mean, 13 pounds isn't heavy, but for a chair it's pretty heavy. So it's got a little bit of bulk to it, and a little bit of weight to it, even with being collapsible and folding up and going in the chair. Now I noticed when I threw it over my shoulder and walked around with it, it obviously helps disperse some of that weight, and it really becomes a non-issue to haul this thing around. So it's very, very portable, and that's certainly the quality that attracted me to it. So one of the things I noticed when sitting in this chair is it's not very wide. I'm a pretty good sized guy, and this chair is 19.5 inches from the inside of the arm rail to the other inside of the arm rail. It tapers back slightly as it gets towards the seat to almost 20 inches, but 19.5 to 19.75 inches isn't very wide. But this chair is supposed to be portable, so I'm sure that they, shortened up and tightened up some of the dimensions to make it more portable and to keep the weight down. One last thing to say about it, and as I guess kind of a critique, it's really a mild critique, but shout out to Yeti for putting two things to hold the drink holders on each side so you can change it up if you're right-handed or left-handed. I do not like the way that the button that you have to push sticks out, and when you're in a seated position and you pull your beer out, you kind of have to make that conscious effort to angle it away from the chair to avoid hitting that piece. So that's something that I noticed right away, but not the end of the world. Alright, so overall I'm really happy with the purchase. I don't regret buying the chair at all. I love the fact that it's portable and that it folds up. So the Hondo chair I've had for almost 2 years, and it's held up extremely well, so I have no doubt this one will hold up the same way. So very high quality product, very sturdy, over-engineered, overbuilt, heavy duty, all those things that you typically get from a high quality Yeti product. And the only drawback to this chair is that it comes in at a pretty steep price point, right at $300. Alright, so $300 for a chair is pretty expensive. So I'm not saying go out and buy this chair. I'm not advocating that you do that. I'm just trying to give you a quick overview of it from someone who did buy the chair and hopes to get many years of enjoyment out of it. Alright, if you haven't already, check out my other Yeti product reviews. I'll put a playlist up there. And if you like this video, like the content of the channel, hit that subscribe button. And hey, thanks for watching.